Hello students, welcome back to all. In the previous lecture we studied what is constitution and why the nature of constitution of different countries is different. We also learned that there are two types of constitution. First one is written and second one is unwritten. We know that America's constitution is written constitution. Written constitution means which is recorded in a book, while England's constitution is unwritten. Unwritten means which is not recorded in a book. Dear students, in this lecture we are going to study why the constitution is necessary for the country. Let's see about it. Necessity of a constitution. There are several advantages of governing a country with the help of rules or provisions included in a constitution. Dear students, here advantages of constitutions are given. First one is government has to function within a set of rules. This reduces the possibility of the misuse of the power and authority they have been given. Dear students, to run the country we need rules and regulations. Because of the rule, we can't misuse our power and authority which is given by government. A constitution includes the rights and the freedoms of the citizens. Government cannot take away these rights. Therefore, people's rights and freedoms are safeguarded. Here the rights which are included in the constitution. Government cannot take away these rights from us. We know that we have the right of education, we have the right of liberty, we have the right of equality, and we have the right of freedom. No one can take away these rights from us. So, our rights are safe in the constitution. Running a country as per the provisions of the constitution is the same as establishing the rule of law. Then, there is no scope for the misuse of power or high-handed administration. Dear students, the country which runs as per the provisions of the constitution, it is same as to establish the rule of law. So, there is no scope for the misuse of power. If a country is run as per the constitution, the faith that the common people have in the government increases. Then they become keen on participating in the activities of the government. Democracy is strengthened due to the increased participation of the people. Here, if the country is run as per the constitution, it increases the faith of common people in their governance, which strengthens democracy. Constitution presents some political ideals before the country. The nation is also bound to act in that direction. It creates an atmosphere conducive to attain world peace and security and preservation of human rights. My dear students, Constitution sets some political ideals and it creates an atmosphere conducive to attain world peace and security and preservation of human rights. Since the Constitution also includes the list of citizens' duties, it fixes the responsibility of the citizens as well. The students' Constitution fixes the duties and responsibilities of the citizens. Here, these are the advantages of running a country as per the provisions of the Constitution. Dear students, let's see about what is administration. Here, what is included in the administration of a country? Government has to make laws relating to several subjects such as defending the boundaries, protecting the people from external aggression, eradication of poverty, creating employment, education and health services, encouragement to commerce and industries, protection of the weaker sections, making policies for the progress of women, children and the tribal people, etc. Government has to bring about desirable changes in the society by implementing laws. In short, governments in modern times have to take decisions related to different issues, right from space research to public cleanliness. This is governance or administration. Here, the students we are see what is the administration. Just we learn that governance or administration, what is it? It is the process of taking decisions regarding the issues before the country. Governance is undertaken by the government. Now, the government has to make laws relating to various subjects. Subjects are mentioned here: to defend boundaries, to protect from external aggression, eradication of poverty, to create employment, education, health, commerce, industries, and protection of weaker section, progress of women, children, and tribal people, etc. These are included in the administration of a country. Dear students, let's see about background to the making of the Constitution. Means here we are going to learn how the Constitution was established and when it is started. Let's see. The process of the making of the Indian Constitution started in 1946. The leaders of the freedom movement insisted that independent India will be governed not by the laws made by the British, but by laws made by Indians themselves. The students, here we know that when British came to India and they ruled over our country, the time many leaders took part of the freedom in the freedom movement. So they insisted that independent India will be governed not by the laws made by the British. Here they were not ready to accept the laws which were made by the British government. They were ready to accept the laws which were made by the Indians themselves. So, my dear students, a committee was established to prepare the constitution of independent India. It came to be known as the Constituent Assembly. Dear students, what is known as the Constituent Assembly? Remember, a committee which was established to prepare the constitution of independent India is known as the Constituent Assembly. Dear students, in the next lecture we will learn about Constituent Assembly. I hope you understood this lecture. Dear students, I put here assignment. Solve the assignment in the notebook. Thank you. Have a nice day.